Hello dear students, I am Dr. Poonam Fogart. I welcome you to this course of social psychology. The entire course spans around 15 weeks time in which I will be introducing you to the field of social psychology, its paradigms, formation of social identity, processes of groups and applications of social psychology in real social issues. The objective of this course is to create an understanding of how an individual forms a social identity, how the culture shapes identity and behavior, functioning of groups and formation of attitudes and stereotypes. It will also enable you to apply the principles of social psychology in negotiation and peacemaking, and finally some issues related to gender, environment, population will also be addressed. Let me introduce you to the week-wise schedule of the entire course. Week 1 comprises of 4 modules outlining how social psychology grew as a separate discipline. It also introduces the different paradigms in social psychology to explain behavior of individuals and groups such as social representation, social construction, and discursive psychology. In week 2, these paradigms are continued. In this, social exchange, social comparison, symbolic interactionism, and social biology will be discussed. Week 3 focuses on developing thought on how the self of an individual is shaped. It discusses the different sources from which information about self is obtained. Specifically, self-knowledge, self-esteem, self-serving bias, and self-regulation will be discussed. In continuation to the third week, week 4 will talk about self-presentation, formation of social identity, and the role of culture in the development of self-identity. Further, week 5 will highlight the process of attribution and impression formation. This will cover how attribution occurs, how people process information and form impressions about others, and how people manage impressions about their own selves in different social settings. It will also discuss how close relationships develop and factors related to interpersonal attraction. Continuing with the social behaviors, week 6 will discuss about the communication process and elements in effective communication. It will specifically focus on pro-social behavior and aggression and violence in human interactions. Week 7 covers attitudes, stereotypes, and conformity. This will discuss how attitudes are formed, what are prejudices, stereotypes, and discrimination. It also covers compliance, conformity, and obedience to understand how group influences individual behavior. Week 8 will be a revision and assessment week for you in which you can revise all that have been covered so far. In week 9, we will introduce you to group processes in general. This will cover the topic of persuasion, group performance, and decision making. Week 10 will focus on interaction between groups, intergroup conflict and negotiation, and peacemaking in times of conflict. In week 11, we will be introducing you to the specialized area of applied social psychology and focus on sustainable future and gender issues, covering the other issues and applications of social psychology such as environmental issues, population issues, and crowd and social movements. In week 13, we will help you understand the role of social psychology in workplace and enhancing health and well-being. Week 14, the last week, will discuss the role of social psychology in legal system and in helping the disadvantaged and deprived sections of the society. It will be a revision and assessment week for you in which you can revise all that have been covered so far. Let us start with the course, and I wish you all the best for the course. Thank you.